Hey everybody, it's Vicky. London is one of those cities that's just bursting with history, culture, and enough charm to fill 1,000 double-decker buses. So if you're itching to experience the best that London has to offer, you're in the right place. We're about to dive into the 15 absolute must-see tourist attractions that you won't want to miss. Get ready for some royal encounters, mind-blowing museums, and maybe even a pint or two in a cozy pub. First up, we're stepping into the hallowed halls of the British Museum. And trust me, this place is massive. I'm talking about a whopping 8 million objects that tell the story of human history and culture. You'll be wandering through ancient Egypt, marveling at the Rosetta Stone, and coming face to face with mummies. And don't even get me started on the Greek and Roman exhibits. We're talking sculptures that'll take your breath away. Oh, and did I mention it's absolutely free to enter? You can thank me later. Next up, we're off to a place that's dripping in history, intrigue, and maybe a few ghost stories too, the Tower of London. This fortress has seen it all, from royal prisoners to sparkling crown jewels. You can practically hear the echoes of the past as you walk through those ancient walls. And speaking of sparkling, wait until you feast your eyes on the crown jewels. We're talking diamonds the size of golf balls, people. It's enough to make you want to channel your inner royal. Oh, and don't forget to say hi to the ravens. Legend has it that if they ever leave the tower, the kingdom will fall. Okay, let's be honest. No trip to London is complete without a glimpse of Buckingham Palace. Even if you don't get to have tea with Her Majesty, you can still catch the iconic changing of the guard ceremony. Picture this: soldiers in those bright red uniforms and those fuzzy black hats marching in perfect unison. It's a sight you won't forget. And who knows, if you're lucky, you might even spot a corgi or two running around the grounds. Just try not to get too starstruck when you see the balcony where the royal family makes their appearances. Then buckle up because we're taking a spin on the London Eye. This giant Ferris wheel is like the city's own personal observation deck. As you slowly rise above the cityscape, you'll be able to spot all the iconic landmarks we've talked about and more. On a clear day, you can even see Windsor Castle in the distance. It's the perfect way to get your bearings and appreciate just how sprawling and magnificent London truly is. These iconic landmarks are like the heart and soul of British politics, and you've definitely seen them in countless movies and TV shows. Big Ben, with its booming clock tower, is probably the most famous clock in the world, and the Houses of Parliament, with their Gothic architecture, are just as impressive. Take a stroll across Westminster Bridge for the best views, and try to imagine all the history that's unfolded within those walls. Calling all art and design lovers. The Victoria and Albert Museum, or the V&A as the cool kids call it, is a treasure trove of creativity. We're talking about everything from fashion and furniture to sculpture and ceramics. You could spend hours getting lost in the intricate details of centuries-old tapestries or marveling at the sleek lines of modern furniture design. And if you're feeling inspired, the museum also offers workshops and talks where you can unleash your inner artist. Just be prepared to be amazed by the sheer diversity and beauty of the collections. Get ready to step back in time at the Natural History Museum. This place is a dream come true for anyone who's ever been fascinated by dinosaurs, volcanoes, or the wonders of the natural world. You'll come face to face with a towering T-Rex skeleton, feel the earth shake in the earthquake simulator, and marvel at the sheer size of the blue whale skeleton hanging from the ceiling. It's a fun and educational experience for the whole family, and you're guaranteed to leave with a newfound appreciation for the planet we call home. Then head on over to the Tate Modern, housed in a former power station on the banks of the River Thames. This place is a haven for art lovers, and those who like their art with a side of thought-provoking. You'll find works by some of the biggest names in the art world, from Picasso to Warhol, as well as cutting-edge installations and performance art that will challenge your perceptions. And don't forget to head to the top floor for stunning views of the city. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're going up, up, up to the top of the Shard, Western Europe's tallest building. You'll be able to see for miles in every direction, from the winding River Thames to the iconic landmarks we've already explored. It's an experience that will stay with you long after you've descended back to Earth. And if you're feeling fancy, you can even enjoy a meal or a drink at one of the Shard's swanky restaurants or bars. Get ready for a night of entertainment because we're heading to London's West End, the city's dazzling theatre district. This is where you'll find all the big-name musicals, from classics like The Phantom of the Opera to newer hits like Hamilton. The atmosphere is electric, the costumes are dazzling, and the talent is out of this world. So grab a pre-show drink, find your seat, and prepare to be transported to another world. Calling all science enthusiasts and curious minds. The Science Museum is a playground for anyone who's ever wondered how things work or what the future holds. You can explore interactive exhibits on everything from space travel and climate change to the human body and the latest technological advancements. It's a fun and educational experience for visitors of all ages, and you're guaranteed to leave with your brain buzzing with new knowledge. Prepare to be wowed by the masterpieces of Western European art at the National Gallery. This iconic museum is home to a staggering collection of paintings from the Middle Ages to the 20th century. You'll find works by masters like Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Van Gogh, and Monet, all under one roof. Spend an afternoon getting lost in the brushstrokes, the colors, and the stories behind each masterpiece. And don't forget to take a moment to appreciate the grandeur of the building itself. Get ready for a sensory overload at Covent Garden, one of London's most vibrant and eclectic neighborhoods. This bustling area is a shopper's paradise, with everything from high street brands to quirky independent boutiques. And when you need a break from shopping, you can grab a bite to eat at one of the many restaurants, cafes, or pubs. From musicians and magicians to living statues and acrobats, there's always something to keep you entertained in Covent Garden. The British Library is a treasure trove of books, manuscripts, and documents, with a collection that spans centuries. You'll find everything from original Shakespearean texts to handwritten lyrics by the Beatles. Just be warned, the library is so vast that you could easily get lost in its stacks for hours. Last but not least, we're ending our London adventure with a breath of fresh air in Hyde Park, one of the city's largest and most beloved green spaces. This sprawling park is the perfect place to escape the hustle and bustle of city life. Take a stroll along the Serpentine Lake, rent a rowboat, or simply relax on the grass and soak up the sun. Hyde Park is a true oasis in the heart of the city, and it's the perfect way to end your London adventure on a relaxing note. So there you have it, folks, 15 of the absolute best tourist attractions that London has to offer. From ancient history and royal palaces to cutting-edge art and peaceful parks, London has something for everyone. I don't know about you, but I'm already planning my next trip back. Now go pack your bags and go experience the magic of London for yourself.